Hello, my name is Travis Baylitz. Just want to give you a little update. I recently was in the hospital for 5 days because of a med change. What was going on was that I wanted to try to get myself off Lithium, which is a mood stabilizer, onto Lamictal. However, that had disastrous results. I was extremely suicidal and I wanted to take my life by hanging myself. But I did not get to that point yet. So what's going on today? Some of the videos on my Monho Park channel has been fairly watched, which were my drug-induced or my experiences with drugs. That has been really fairly popular on my other channel. And I'm gonna put this on my Real Group Station channel just because I feel like this is gonna be clear cut and high quality and gets to the point to my experiences with my meds and my mood. If you haven't found out now, I am currently suffering with bipolar 1 disorder. The difference between bipolar 1 and bipolar 2 is that the manias are much higher. With bipolar 2, there's just hypomanias and depression, hypomanias and depression, so the manias have a tendency to last a little bit longer and are relatively more elevated. So what meds am I on currently right now? Currently in the morning I take duloxetine, otherwise known as Cymbalta, 120 milligrams. That is an antidepressant. I've been on that for a while. And I also take Bipolar 40 milligrams, which is for my blood pressure. I have a tendency to be a little bit on the high end when it comes to my blood pressure. Number 2, what I take at night. I take 1,200 milligrams of lithium. I've been on that since 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 5 years now, so it's a long time. And I take Latuda 60 milligrams. I've always had these videos about 40 milligrams, 60 milligrams, 80 milligrams, feeling tired, can't get off of it. Well, here I am today, still struggling with that issue. And I also take the other med that I take is Lamictal. I only take 50 milligrams because just couldn't get off it. I was just having these intense headaches, and my experiences with it seems to be too much, hard on my body, get suicidal, too little, huge headaches, just awful headaches. And I take the other drug that I take is, I'm trying to think of it. It's really important because it helps with my sleep. So I take this drug in the middle of the night when I wake up because it helps me go back to bed. It is anti-anxiety medication, also used for a sleep med. It's a little stronger than Ativan, so I want to say it is, God, I wish I could think of it. This is the problem today. I'm not thinking straight. I'm not thinking clear. Just groggy, tired. Slept 16 hours today. Not my usual self. It kind of sucks because I want to spend some time with friends, get out into the community, go to church, feel happy, things like that, but it seems to be that I'm struggling right now. Klonopin, that's it. Klonopin is what I take at night. So, reiterate. Morning, Cymbalta, 120 milligrams. Metoprolol, 40 milligrams. At night, Lithium, 1200 milligrams. Latuda, 60 milligrams. Lamictal, 50 milligrams. And at the middle of the night, Klonopin, 0.5 milligrams. So the big issue today is I think this increase with lithium, 1200 milligrams. I recently had blood draws. See, with lithium, you need blood draws also. Not only that, I give myself 20-25 years at tops in which I might have kidney problems. So, not sure what I'm going to do after beyond that, because the lithium really does help with suicidal ideations. Am I having them right now? No. Would I want them in the future? No, most definitely not. But it's clear that you got to take what is best for you. The advantages probably exceed the disadvantages right now. And for those that are on Latuda, low doses, in a year, give yourself a year, okay? Give yourself a year, because within that year, you're gonna get over the fatigue. And if you take all this stuff at night, not during like supper or midday or morning you want to take antidepressants, night you want to take mood stabilizers, antipsychotics, and anti-anxieties, because unless you're on Ativan, which you need take regularly, but other than that, that is what can help you most when it comes to stabilizing your sleep, your fatigue, your tiredness. So that is extremely beneficial. I want you to know that I'm not sure about the Cymbalta. Not sure if it's making me tired. Don't know if it's gonna help. I gained like 40 pounds since 2014, and here I'm at like 164.3 pounds. That last time I weighed myself. It's a lot of weight, and that's without clothes, without shoes. So I'm not sure where that is coming from. So far, lithium is the gold standard when it comes to mood. And surprisingly, it wasn't my first medication I was on, because people thought the psychotic problems I was having was worse than the actual mood problem that I was experiencing. But it's gold standard, okay? You want to be between 0.7 and 1.2 when it comes to your toxicology test, when it comes to the lithium test. You want to just be between there, and I am between there. I'm at 1.0, but still I'm sleeping forever. Not sure why. So I'm not too happy about it, but what else can I do when Lamictal isn't doing much? It helps my mood. It really does help my mood, the little bit that I'm on. It helps retain me from getting headaches, and I think the eye strain is caused by low mood, and I don't have it right now, so I'm just trying to figure out what can I do to get myself into a state where I feel much better. Those videos with the Latuda, the video with 24,000 views where I'm having a psychotic episode, you can consider pacing an extreme of going into not psychosis but suicidal ideation. So when I pace, that's how I revert from getting into suicidal ideation. So that's why I have to do it, because if I don't, then the thoughts pick up, and then I could be in a dangerous situation, and that's not good either. The increased lithium has also helped me from pacing, so ultimately I think I'm doing much better. This video is already 10 minutes long. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. Just want to let you guys know bipolar 1 is difficult. Some people say you don't want to be defined by your illness. Some people say that you're defined by your character, not by your... You're defined by your character, your personality, not by your illness. But this takes a lot out of me. I don't know about you guys that suffer with bipolar disorder, but this takes a lot out of me. My brother can agree that in another video that when he comes to the conclusion of trying to take care of me, it's difficult because it puts a lot of stress. You know, you don't want your loved ones to suffer. You don't want your loved ones to hurt themselves or commit suicide or do any of the damaging stuff that they think they want to do. And personally, I'm a pretty insensitive character when it comes to my friends, but for the most part, they know I'm joking, so I don't know. It's a way to kind of avoid my own problems, so that's how I kind of see it as. But like all of you, I get lonely, so a lot of the times I feel like the way I act is just a form of expression. A lot of people, a lot of groups have blocked me because of intolerant content that they view unfriendly. But I gotta say that it's part of my character. So I hope that you guys get something out of this. I hope you guys suffering with bipolar disorder and mood disorder, manic depression, anxiety can fight through this, because there's hope in the end. It's very important to have hope. If you can't believe in God, at least believe in hope. Believe that there's better things out there. I believe in God. That's why I go to church, at least I try to, and that's why I'm involved. But I want you guys to know that so how do I want to end this conclusion with a good conclusion that people can take back and reflect and carry that onto with their lives? There's going to be ups and downs in your lives. You're going to have to fight through it. You want to feel like you want to give up. But in the end, if you truly give up, what makes life worth fighting for?